Glad to see you. Gladioli. Glad to... Welcome to the midweek shave, to the Wednesday shave. Jokes before we start. Nice red, a lovely deep red. Thank you, Mrs. H. Razor of choice. But how are you doing? Before we do that, how are you doing? Have you having a good week? How's your health? Hope you're okay. And good shaves, that's another important thing. There we go. The Merkur 45. The red and black. Bakelite. Very light. Head heavy. All plastic. I've seen it before if you've followed me for a while. There's a brass thread on there on the head. And we're using a brand new Pole Silver Super Iridium blade. For a change. Don't think I've used that blade in this razor. So there is overhang to be aware of, I can feel. You have to be careful with the thread. Good bit. As I say, head heavy, but a nice short handle, good grip, lined grip. You can see that. It's a hollow handle. So that's the razor. Soap is going to be this stuff, Wilkinson Sword Shaving Stick, the blue soap. Beautiful scent, I love this stuff. And I'm going to face lather off my whiskers in a minute. Now brush, this is the last of the 3 I bought from Yaqi, and it's this thing, the rainbow coloured handle. So you got some, what have we got, yellow on the bottom, red, orange, green, blue, purple, and another blue at the top, and beautiful. I don't know how it shows on here, but hope you can see it. Now this is down as a chemical knot. Not a nice name, that chemical knot, but it's synthetic. Very, very soft, brown in colour, and really nice. That's the brush. So I'll just plug that in the water for a minute. I'll wet the face. No pre-shave. Nature's pre-shave. And in this case it's Welsh water, Dŵr Cymru. There we go. That's that. So, wet the soap and let the whiskers gather. Good old fashioned scent, barbershop-y scent. Barbershop-y. So we'll see how this brush works. As I've been saying, I've bought these brushes for the handles really. But the knots have been superb, so that's a bonus. And you should find that's plenty actually. So it goes a deeper colour when you use it. Oh, it's a lovely scent, wow. I prefer this blue Wilkinson Sword Soap to the white Wilkinson Sword Soap in the blue tub. That's confusing, but yeah, so wet, give it 4 flicks, still damp but it's not dripping. What size now? 26. There you go. Now it feels different to a normal, inverted commas, synthetic. It's soft, but there is a difference. It seems to have a bit more coarseness. It's sort of a... To be fair, it seems, now it's wet, to have more of a realistic, sort of badgery, boar to it. Very nice. Good backbone. Look at that. But dip them in the water. Wow. Lovely brush. Wow. I wasn't sure for a minute then, because I thought, hang on, this feels a bit real to me, but because when it's dry, it feels synthetic, and then when you wet it, you feel it a slightly more scratchy feel than synthetic, if that makes sense. But it doesn't feel it now. It's nice and soft, but a good backbone to it. So maybe this is a synthetic take on a real brush. I don't know. Trying to get the real feel to it. Right, that's a nice lather, that. Okay, trying that. Heat the razor. Plastic. No, it's not plastic, is it? Come on, my fault. It's synthetic. Take 2. Bakelite. Here we go. Merkur 45. Red and black. This is a lovely razor. Yeah, this is quite open in aggression. It's sort of a mid-aggression razor, and it really works well. You wouldn't think to look at it, would you? You think, oh, it really works well. And this blade feels very, for a brand new blade in this, feels very, very, well, very soft, if that makes sense. Where that overhang. How can I be? Smooth, feels very smooth, not soft. There's no tugginess, it's not over sharp as maybe a feather in this or whatever. Sometimes a feather can feel quite, on its first use, it's so sharp, it's quite tuggy and slightly uncomfortable sometimes, until you start sort of do the one pass, second pass on both sides of the blade, and then that sort of takes the edge off it. And sort of brings it, hones it really into a nice smooth, sharp blade. That feels lovely. The scent on this is absolutely beautiful. Nothing, it's not wow, but I like this type of scent, just a standard, soapy, clean, barbershop sort of scent. Very nice. Let's try the slickness. Oh, it feels very slick. Yeah, good glide, good slickness. So that's the last of my brushes I've bought, and I'll be using in the next shave one of some brushes I've been sent. I'll explain them in that. I've never done that before. Can you see that? Imagine going out with her, it'd be embarrassing. You see that? I don't know if you can see I've missed that. So I've shaved that on slickness alone, that's good. Good grief, right. Pass number 2. So if you're not keen on a shaving stick because of the lathering process, some people would like to use one, but they're not keen. They think, oh, it's going to be difficult to lather. How am I supposed to? You can lather it with a brush. I've done it many times. My father used to do it this way and with a brush, depended how he felt really. But as you can see, quick, it's good, does the job. Nice and easy. Maybe you'd find this way would work for you. But, here we go then. Being aware of this overhang. Especially around the earlobes and the nostrils. Not that it stops me cutting myself. Very good slickness, good glide. And as I say, this particular blade, brand new, feels very smooth on its first run in this particular model, which is the Merkur 45 or red and black Bakelite. Really nice. And a few people were saying in the comments they enjoy their shaves if they can shave like today, and they won't shave for a day or 2 or 3, and they go back and shave and have some fantastic. I've always found that it's but just as much people who shave every day have some very comfortable and enjoyable shaves. That's a lot to do with your skin and how you react in sensitivity, really. And the more you do it, the better it gets. You get used to it. Did anybody used to hate shaving? Yeah, I absolutely hated it. One time electric, multi-blade, nothing worked. Ugh, expensive, annoying. And then I discovered to come back. Well, I didn't discover, I knew about it. I just came back, discovered the sense, should we say, to. I've never looked back. That's beautiful. Wet the hands, don't waste the bits. I have nice clean earlobes as well when you do this. Okay, so what I'll do now, I'm going to wet this puck and the brush slightly, and I'm just going to see what's happening there. I'm just going to go to this puck, to the stick, just gather a bit more. Quite a large brush this, the knot. Well, quite a large brush in general, but there's my hand. You can see that. So it's nice, I like it. A bit more water, and then we'll go to the face. Yeah, so there's definitely more backbone in this. And there's a sort of real, like badger eat boar realness to it. But as I say, it's stated on the website as a chemical knot, which is a synthetic. Man-made, but but nicely done. That handle's very popular, and I was trying to struggle to find, I forgot what this is called now, resin. You can see, nice, isn't it? Nice change, like a bit of colour, as you may have gathered. So here we go, against the growth. Using a Wilkinson saw. Nice. Have you got anything you've received lately which you think, yeah, you know, sometimes you receive things and they're nice, but they're nothing sort of wow, and then some things you receive or you buy and they're much better than you think they were going to be. That's nice when that happens. So I hope you're having good shaves. Wow. As you can see, not much pressure because it's a light razor and I'm just holding on the end really, like a pen. I'll also be using a new aftershave balm, which is a new line of a company I've used before. So we'll see that in the next shave or two. Or them, I've got two of them. Two different fragrances. That's lovely. Good for getting under the nose. Corner of the lips. Never felt that. Anyway, not going to deter us from this very important part of the shave, the fourth pass, which it does end up to be for me, just on the neck area. 3, 2, 1. I should do it. This should be a game show. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Pickup time, baby! Wilkinson's right. There's enough in the puck. Really, yeah. Really like this. Sorry, I knocked you then. Hope you went shaving. there's a nick or two here. Never even felt them. They're very minor. But they're there to be enjoyed. Wow, that's nice. We've gone the slickness now. In this area, and people are usually different, I have what I call a star growth here, where the hair grows like a star in every direction, and some people have a swirl mark, a swirly one, but that can be difficult sometimes to get a smooth. And when you keep going at it, then it becomes, you can have some irritation, but nothing for, look at these, nothing so far. Gently. There you go. That'll do. That's beautiful. Right, rinse off. And there we go. Really nice. Really nice. There we go. How's that? So bad, is it? We're going to use the Boots, Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. Tea Tree or Witch Hazel. That's if you can open it. I love the smell of tea tree. And Witch Hazel's good. Well, they're both are excellent for the skin. Dependent again on your skin type, you may feel a bit of a sting from that, but that was okay for me. That's that, and then we're going to have a special cologne, and it's the Pinaud Clubman Special Reserve. Doesn't look like a special reserve to me, that. I picked the wrong one. Oh no, it is. It looks green. I mean, not on there. In my eyes it is. Going colourblind, I think. Oh, it is special reserve. I thought it was the citrus musk then for a minute, which they also do. Because I put them in them bottles, you see. Oh, beautiful. Have a snifter. Oh yeah, that's a good old-fashioned scent. Ooh, you can't be proud of that in a week. Ooh. That is Pinaud Clubman Special Reserve. Right, and then this is just a basic Tesco sensitive body lotion, not used that for a while. So it's just a standard cream, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can go to work happy with that. Oh, that's lovely. Inspection. Right, Merkur 45 Bakelite, or red and black. Short, very light, non-adjustable, good overhang, good razor, mid-aggression. Pole silver, super iridium, brand new, very smooth in that razor, and it felt really comfortable. Did a good job. The Yaqi 26 chemical knot, synthetic, but it has a feeling when it's wet, for me, of a bit of realism of a boar badger brush, real brush, hair, real hair. But yeah, really nice, good backbone, held the lather nicely, there's still more in there, and I love the handle, absolutely stunning. So there you go. We've used the Wilkinson Sword blue shaving soap stick, as I say, lathered off the whiskers first, good lather, and then just topped it up with a brush later on. And all I'll do with that now is rinse it like this, and I'll leave that dry naturally overnight, or all day and overnight. 24 hours roughly. Doesn't need that, but I forget sometimes. But yeah, the longer the better. And then it just goes back in its little box then. What else have we used? We rinsed off with water. We used Boots the Chemist, Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. I like that stuff. And then Pinaud Clubman Special Reserve, which under this light looks green, but it's not. It's not shown on the camera to me anyway, but it's Special Reserve, lovely stuff. And then just this bog standard really, Tesco sensitive body lotion. And that's the result. Overdone it on the neck again. That's the result. Very happy, very smooth, very close. You don't get no closer than the red stuff. Have a great week. The weekend will soon be here. Have some great shaves, and most important, stay in good health and look after yourselves. And a big thanks as always for your time. And yeah, I'll see you on the weekend shave on Sunday. Take care of yourselves.